It's here, y'all. It's here. The Black Panther trailer 2. Sorry, the Black Panther 2 trailer is out. Like, that's how excited I am because my words again twisted up. Oh my goodness, this movie is about to rock the entire world. When I tell you it is about to rock the entire world, it is about to rock the entire world. I'm super excited. And I usually don't do like reaction videos, but this is the video. This is the one that I have to talk my stuff on because I just face so much doubt. Like there's so many emotions around this film, both positive and negative. Like the whole spectrum. Like there's things that made me angry. Like in the process, the process between hearing about this film and a lot of the events since like 2019 going forward. So let's say 2020 going forward. Right, when we got the news that King Chadwick passed, like the moment between that and this moment, there's been a lot of emotions, a full spectrum of emotions, and I've been talking to people with a full spectrum of emotions, people who are super excited, people who are super dreadful and upset and angry, and I've had to like combat that in various ways. So yeah, no, I'm super excited about this film. Without I'm not going to show the trailer. I'm not going to, talk about the trailer frame by frame. I'm just going to react from the emotions that I got. So if you haven't watched the trailer yet, I suggest you can watch it. Or I don't know how people are about trailers. Like I just called somebody. He said, yo, bro, I don't do trailers. And I totally understand that. But I think that this film is going to be great. I think it's going to be incredible. I think that I know a lot of the core fans are, hey, listen, yes, the child's not going to be in there, and you think they might take the focus off black manhood, and a lot of the things that I've talked about in the past. But one thing I have been consistent about that I have talked about in the past is that you can't doubt the talent, right? You can't doubt that this lineup of amazing actors can really make an impact for this film, and that the whole staff, not just the actors, but everybody who's on the crew, who had to deal with loss and had to find a way to make a product that was going to satisfy, whoever saw it. Like something that would be great for the core fans and all the external fans as well. People who didn't hear about Black Panther until the movie. How you satisfy both, right? And that's the thing with a lot of Marvel movies is like they cater to wide audiences. So you might not get the raw group comic title that you got in the comics, but you get a version of that, and that's all it is doing, is building on that. And yes, you look forward to live action because it's right there. You see this in your face, you feel it. You get to take your family to see. You get to put people on to those things, but you only get so many of them, right? If they made movies like comics, it'd be a different story. I think that people would be more upset at that because of the limitations, But like this film, again, this is gonna be a one of a kind film. Like no movie, I don't think in history has had this much, I would say, controversy, but also just the potential and the excitement and just like suspense. At least for me, but I think that fits for most people, right? And no other film this year was getting me as hype. Doctor Strange wasn't getting me as hype. Spider-Man 3, I was excited for it, but I wasn't that hyped for it. Batman, even, like I was excited for it, but I wasn't like boom 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? This film right here is gonna be something special. So listen, if you're against this film, you want to boycott it, whatever, cool. I think that the impact that the first movie had and the characters had is going to be louder than the amount of people who are going to want to boycott this film. With that being said, I think that the movie made more fans. The whole idea of Black Panther and Wakanda made more fans. And so now the people who may have watched it late or wasn't connected to it, maybe they were too young. You know what I'm saying? A lot of youngsters who were now of age, this was 4 years ago that the last movie came out. And so they've had time to watch the DVDs and get the toys and everything, grow up with it a little bit. So now you get more potential to grow. You see what I'm saying? Like that is the beauty of it. So, I can't get mad at the film. Because again, as I've said before, young people are gonna have to walk out of this theater, and they're gonna have to, they're not too worried about the scripts. They didn't grow up with 40 years of T'Challa like a lot of people did, right? It was new for them, so they're going to go and see this movie. They're gonna come out of those theaters, and they're gonna want somebody who can instill something special in them, who saw the same thing they did, right? Something that they have a connection with. And of course, if you're a longtime fan, you can tell them about all of T'Challa's other stories, right? And maybe if we don't, for some crazy reason, don't get a satisfactory story here, something that fits your vision of Black Panther, maybe you inspire somebody else too, right? So maybe you don't get the film that you were always looking for, but you can inspire the mind that could bring that, right? Because Wakanda's not going anywhere. Marvel dang sure ain't going nowhere, right? So there's much more to do, and it's not like, a young person, they don't gotta write it, they ain't gotta direct it. They could just be on the set doing some light work, you know what I'm saying? But being able to see that part of the process, I think that's special. I think there's a lot of opportunity there because, we get a bad rep. Like we, as Black people, especially Americans, like we don't get to see the visibility. We don't get to see ourselves in particular roles. And a lot of us think that we got to be at the top. We got to be at the top. No, listen, the whole structure has people who can fit into those structures. And we can be that. So, again, that's why we do Wakanda Lands. I was wearing the shirt whether the trailer came out or not. Not just because I'm a fan, not just because, whatever. I do a program. We do a program called the Wakanda Alliance, and we have been doing it. So I'm wearing these shirts out. I'm wearing all my Black Panther shirts out, y'all. Like twice, 3 times a month, right? Even days when I don't have Wakanda Alliance, I'm wearing some shirts. I'm like, I gotta save it for Wakanda Alliance. I don't want to wear this shirt. I don't want to wash it so many times that it doesn't retain the structure. So yes, so I'm super hyped about this film, and I am just looking forward to everything it has to offer. So I'm gonna keep spreading the message. We are going to keep spreading the message. The whole Wakanda Alliance, the whole Galactic Tribe. We're doing watch parties. We're renting out theaters. And we're bringing a community out. It's going to be a really fun time. It's going to be an incredible time. We're going to make sure everybody feels good. We're going to make sure everybody feels safe. Feed y'all. We're going to talk. We're going to have a good time. So, this fall, things are going to change. Things are going to change. So... That was a good luck sneeze. That was me putting good things into the atmosphere and it coming back to me because I'm so excited. But also this window is open and it's crazy, make my allergies go crazy. My tongue is already swelling. So till next time, y'all. You already know what it is. Wakanda forever. Peace.
I do different things. Yeah, I just kind of whatever they need me to do. Hey, can you put together? Yes. Can you order more? Yes. Hey, can you check it? Yes. So I'm just like all of them.
Oh shit, I can't stop it.